Okay. Hey, what is up techies? Vicky from the Element Town back with another video, and this is my review of the Xiaomi Redmi 3S. Xiaomi is a Chinese smartphone maker and their Redmi series is a non-flagship lineup. The model I have here with me is the Xiaomi Redmi 3S. The box itself is very compact and inside we have the phone up in the front. The unit I have here with me is the gold one, but you also get it in grey and silver. And then we have our usual paperwork and warranty card. And then we have the usual data cable and the power brick. But I don't know why they did not include the earphones. The unit I have here packs in a 1.1 gig octa-core processor, 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of onboard storage and a hefty 4100 mAh battery. The battery life on this thing is surprisingly good. You could charge it in the morning and it will stay alive for the entire day. This device has a dual SIM capability, out of which one of the slot can be used for a microSD card which expands the storage up to 128GB. The screen sports a 5-inch IPS display and the color accuracies are surprisingly good for a budget smartphone, but the resolution is still stuck up at 720p. At the back we have a 13 megapixel rear facing camera with flash. This is the regular model. You also get a 3S Prime with fingerprint sensor. The back is non-removable, therefore you could not swap out the battery. Over to the left we have the SIM slot which is capable of carrying 2 SIM cards, out of which one can be replaced with a micro SD card. At the bottom we have the micro USB charger and the microphone. Then to the right we have the power button and the volume rockers. And finally at the top you have the IR blaster and of course the headphone jack. Just saying. The entire package now ships for about 9,000 bucks and the performance is sort of okay for a phone with this price range. When you are using 3 to 4 apps in the background, the phone seems to be buttery smooth. But when it comes to a large number of apps running at the background, then the phone seems to be a little glitchy. But then the phone is still loaded with a lot of bloatwares. Like you have 2 music apps, the Play Music and the customized Redmi Music. This device runs on 6.0 Marshmallow skinned with the custom Redmi UI. If you are into doing some basic day-to-day tasks, then you are good. But if you are taking it a step further to do some complex computations, then you might want to switch on to other phones. One thing which impressed me a lot is the camera. The camera in this phone is extremely good. I mean, as good as a high-end smartphone. So this device sports a 13 megapixel camera and the image quality is surprisingly good. The color reproductions are accurate and the shutter speed does not have any lag. The front camera is also capable of recording at 1080p, but it is a 5 megapixel shooter. But on the whole, I am impressed with the camera in this device. The problem arises when you are trying to shoot a video. This phone does not have an autofocus option, so every time when you had to focus an object, you had to manually tap the screen. This phone struggles like any other budget smartphone when it comes to outdoors. The display is barely visible even on high brightness. The speakers are one of the biggest pros of this phone. Though they are rear facing, they sound absolutely well for a budget smartphone. There are 2 things which I feel Xiaomi could have added to make this phone a little better. One is the USB Type-C. Nowadays, most of the mobile devices come equipped with Type-C charging. I feel the Xiaomi Redmi 3S lags a little behind in time. Another thing which keeps bothering me is the IP67 water resistance. Nowadays, it's very rare to find a phone which is not IP67 certified. But then I would like to give a huge shout outs to this phone for its build quality. The all-metal body is extremely comfortable to hold and you get a premium look with this device. So that's basically it, my review of the Xiaomi Redmi 3S. If you feel like you enjoyed watching this video, then give it a thumbs up. And if you own one of these devices, then tell me about them on the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you soon.